Hello dear students. Welcome to my channel where we make learning English fun and easy. Today is an exciting day because we are starting our brand new series, Improve Your English. And in this series, we are going to take your English from the current level to the next level. But what is that next level? Well, let me tell you. This series is designed for intermediate learners of English who want to improve their overall English. More specifically, we are going to focus on 4 key areas of English: speaking, listening, reading, and writing. And over the course of this series, we will help you improve all of these skills. So before we start, let's have a quick look at the syllabus of this series. The best thing about this series is that it comes with a beautifully designed book that has been divided into 12 levels. Now, each level focuses on a different topic, and as you progress through the series, the difficulty level also increases. For example, in the early levels, we focus on basic sentence structures, like simple past, simple present, etc. But as you move towards the later levels, we start working on more complex structures, like reported speech, conditional sentences, and phrasal verbs. We've made sure that each level is self-contained. So even if you miss a few lessons in between, you won't get lost when you come back. Each level has its own unique set of vocabulary, grammar, and phrases. So even though the difficulty level increases as you progress through the levels, don't worry, because along the way, you'll also learn a lot of new things. You'll encounter new vocabulary, new grammar, and new phrases that will enrich your understanding of the language. But that's not all. Unlike other courses, this course does not only focus on teaching you the rules, but also on helping you practice what you've learned. That's why each level comes with a variety of exercises that will help you put what you've learned into practice. These exercises include gap fills, multiple choice questions, error corrections, and more. Plus, we've also included audio and video exercises so that you can practice your listening and speaking skills. Now, coming to the topics, we've chosen 12 very interesting topics that are relevant to the lives of most English learners. In the early levels, we start with some basics, like introducing yourself, talking about your daily routine, and describing people. But as you progress, we start working on more complex topics like education, work, relationships, and current affairs. At the end of each level, we've included a project, which is basically a mini test that will allow you to use all the structures you've learned in that level. Now, these projects are designed to be fun and creative so that you can enjoy them while also testing your knowledge. Now, every third level has a special something that we call a challenge. Now, these challenges are designed to be fun and interactive. For example, one challenge might ask you to record yourself speaking on a particular topic, while another might ask you to write a short story using the structures you've learned. But now it's time to get started. So let's begin with level 1, which is all about daily routines and personal information. Let's get started with the first lesson. I'm here to welcome you to this lesson. As I mentioned, in this lesson we're going to talk about daily routines and personal information. To get us started, I'm going to teach you some essential vocabulary related to daily routines. I wake up at 7 o'clock every morning. After waking up, I make my bed. Then I get dressed and I have breakfast. After breakfast, I brush my teeth and I go to work. I usually work until 5 p.m. and after that, I come home. In the evening, I watch TV or I read a book. I go to bed at 10 p.m. every night. Let's move on to some questions that you might hear in everyday life. What time do you get up? I usually get up at 7 a.m. What do you do in the morning? In the morning, I brush my teeth, I wash my face, and I make my bed. What's your favorite part of the day? My favorite part of the day is the evening because I get to relax and watch TV. What did you do yesterday? Yesterday, I went to the movies with my friends. What are you going to do tomorrow? Tomorrow I'm going to visit my grandmother. How often do you exercise? I try to exercise 3 times a week. How long have you lived here? I've lived here all my life. Now let's have a look at some phrases that will help you talk about daily routines. I always wake up early. I usually have breakfast in the morning. I often go for a run in the evening. I sometimes read a book after dinner. I occasionally watch TV in the afternoon. I hardly ever play video games. I never eat fast food. We've also included a listening exercise so that you can practice your listening skills. Now I've recorded a dialogue for you, which you can download from the website. It's a conversation between 2 friends discussing their daily routines. Listen to the audio and answer the following questions. What time does Sarah wake up? What does David do in the morning? What does Sarah do in the evening? Moving on, let's look at some grammar. In this lesson, we're going to focus on the simple present tense. The simple present tense is used to describe habits or routines. It's formed by adding s to the base form of the verb. For example, I wake up early. I have breakfast in the morning. We also use the simple present tense to talk about facts or general statements. For example, the sun rises in the east. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. I have 2 brothers. Now that we've covered all the basics, it's time for you to practice what you've learned. So let's start with a gap fill exercise. Fill in the blanks with the correct form of the verb. I usually 1. Wake up at 7 a.m. But today, I 2. Wake up at 9 a.m. I 3. Have breakfast every morning. But yesterday, I 4. Eat lunch at a restaurant. Next, we have a multiple choice exercise. Choose the correct option to complete each sentence. 1. How often 2. Do, does. She go to the movies? She 3. Goes, twice a year. 2. What for? Do, does. He do in the evening. He 5. Watches. TV. 3. I 6. Have, has. A black car. My friend 7. Have, has. A red bike. Okay, that's enough practice for today. So let's move on to the final exercise, which is a writing exercise. Write 3 sentences about your daily routine using the structures we learned in this lesson. And there you have it, the first lesson of Improve Your English. We hope you enjoyed this lesson and learned something new. If you want to continue learning with us, simply click on the link in the description below to access the next lesson. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Thanks for watching and see you soon.